Hi Geminis, welcome to your Modern Maven Tarot monthly tarot for February 2024. There is a lot happening astrologically with February 2024. I'm actually just going to link some of the key dates for you because it's a lot. Like almost every day there's something, and it's just too much to go over a brief overview, if you will, for your monthly. So watch the link down below, go through each day, see how that energy resonates with your tarot reading. Biggest thing I would say for you to pay attention to is the dynamic of the power of Pluto and Aquarius coming in with our personal power and the powers that be, there being some power struggles, okay? So even if, like let's say your shadow's been taking the lead and you might have some strong energy of the power struggle within between your shadow and yourself, okay? If there's work, relationships where there's been a bit of a struggle, like it's a coming to terms, a clashing, whatever that is, recognize your own energy in it and try and use that energy to just keep moving forward, okay? There might be some tower energy, especially, that full moon in Leo on the 25th indicated collective chaos. It's not saying it's going to happen specifically on that day. Uranus direct in Taurus, we will be, unexpected events moving us forward, wherever that's taking us. Pay attention to how it connects to the astrology and the astrological energy, because you all collectively have been getting the message of personal power and perseverance. The personal power is coming from the lessons of Saturn direct in Pisces, okay? So whatever lessons you've been learning, it's all pushing you to build that resilience, to build your strength, to take you to the next level. You can't get to the next level until you do the training, right? And actually, I think that's funny because that 8 of coins there, that is a card of like training, learning, okay? But yeah, karmic completion is a big part of this. And it's to get you back to yourself, to that inner child, to nurture the things that make you feel emotionally fulfilled. And there might be some recognition that comes from that, Gemini, okay? So remember, Gemini, 2024 is your year. So wherever Gemini is in your chart, if you have Gemini and Venus, this might be your year for love. Gemini Sun, this is like that inner child, like completion, rising. This is success and like public recognition. So wherever that is in your chart, get ready for that energy just to keep snowballing. Like this is the wonderful snowball of all those signs direct. All those planets direct, like at least till April, but Jupiter's continuing to expand. And that expansion for Geminis, especially once we get to May, is going to be pretty big. So nurture the seeds you planted. Make sure you're watering them, getting plenty of sunlight, doing all the things. And it doesn't take... We got to get out of the Capricorn paradigm too of the amount of time we put into something, okay? Because like 5 minutes a day on your passion project, like no matter what, having your attention on whatever it is. And again, if it's even like dating and you have to get in front of the mirror and do some self-love in the mirror for 5 minutes a day, whatever it is, like we have to get rid of the idea of like that duration of time. Yeah, because like this power struggle inside that we have, this is honestly what's interesting for that power struggle. Like the 5 of Wands is the perfect analogy to that. And this is ruled by Saturn in Leo. So it is this lesson with our ego. But too, like it depends on your sign, because like some signs never put themselves first. And so they don't know how to do it. Some signs don't know how to take a step back, and put themselves second. So wherever you are in that dynamic, this power struggle always comes from within. And the more that we can let go of that resistance and let go of our shadow, trying to keep us safe in what we know, that's when we really will start connecting the dots. And we're being pushed forward. Pluto is pushing us forward. But I do think a lot of this, not just our personal shadow, but our collective shadow is trying to keep us in the comfort of the Capricorn paradigm. What can I do to make you think that, like this is your shadow talking, but also like the Capricorn paradigm shadow talking? What can I make you what can I do to make you think that you will not be secure in this new Aquarian age, in this new Aquarian energy, okay? And so there are these fears and these blocks that hold us back from taking a leap. And remember, these leaps, Uranus, the Fool is ruled by Uranus. Uranus just went direct in Taurus, unexpected events taking us forward. Those unexpected events, let's choose your own adventure. I'm telling you, tarot, life, choose your own adventure. We're not going to always choose that Uranus energy. We're not always going to choose that leap of faith because it's scary. You know what I mean? But this is, yeah, we can't block ourselves from this 10 of coins. It's like, that's what's going to unlock your success, that relationship, whatever it is. Like, that's where we unlock it, is by really understanding the elements and the energy. And that's what's so wonderful about astrology. Along with those key dates, please do check out Pam Gregory, Heather Ensworth, Donna Stellhorn. Donna Stellhorn, too, she just uploaded this wonderful Chinese astrology. And seeing how that connects to the Western, the Eastern and the Western astrology, and how they connect with the Year of the Dragon starting on February 10th, it's going to be an exciting year, okay? So I'm getting, you know, like 2024 is like that tower energy, but are you going to be attached to the tower, that Capricorn paradigm? Are you going to be attached to the Aquarian age, right? The Aquarian age is that lightning bolt to change. Pluto is welcoming in so much to celebrate, so much to emotionally fulfill us, but it's really about the choices we make and the energy that we choose to align with, okay? So since this is how we are ending that talk, I think we should just get right into the tarot for Gemini's February 2024. Also, Geminis, please do hit the like button and subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot so you get notifications of when new videos pop up. I noticed my notifications haven't been popping up recently, and so the more of you that hit that bell, comment if it resonates. I am a Gemini, Moon, Rising, North Node, so I love all my Geminis out there. Amazing. Wow. A lot to do for February, a lot to do with relationships. Okay, there's a lot to celebrate with certain energies. This can be also a Cancer in your life, so take that how it resonates. Also too, along with Cancer, Libra, Scorpio, and yeah, like those are the main signs that this could be. But there's some sort of harmonious relationship coming together, and it is with this clearing energy, so take that how it resonates. But it is going to be a strong focus of, wow, yeah, of where that energy takes you. Interesting. All right, choices to be made at the end of the month. Okay, overall energy, Geminis, you got your own energy in here. It's a lot of overthinking, but Eight of Swords, Jupiter and Gemini, though. So pay attention to this, because remember, Jupiter is your natural talents and your luck in life. This is feeling stuck, blocked, like those fears. Like Gemini, you can see both sides of the coin, but sometimes you get stuck in your thinking because like it's hard to make a decision when you see both sides. Do you know what I mean? So like you aren't stuck. Go to your Jupiter, see what sign rules Jupiter in your chart. Utilize that energy this week to help you with this personal power that Pluto is bringing in. But you have to stop thinking about the limitations. There's something where you're getting stuck in your head because your shadow, I'm sure, like we're probably going to get some shadow energy somewhere, but it's limiting. You're limiting your potential by feeling stuck in a situation or a relationship. Okay, so whatever that is, this card is telling you in February, you have the ability to unstick yourself. All right, so let's say you're feeling run down. Well, are you getting enough sleep? Are you putting your phone down an hour before bed? Like, this is a card of really taking that personal responsibility of knowing that, like, I can unstick myself, but I have to have the patience too. And it's this thinking, like, it's fascinating because you have the Nine of Swords here too. So much of this is like, it's in your head energy. So we got to get out of our head and like take action. But again, too, like think we're in the Aquarian age. And so our energy is being brought to our head, to our thoughts, right? Like we're in the energy of air. And so it's easy to get stuck up there. And like, so whatever you can do to stay grounded, get out in nature, excuse me. That to me saying like, yeah, like we need to like make sure that we are purging some sort of overthinking energy. But like, if you can take a nature walk, like that's something that I have to tell myself to do. Like after I drop my daughter off for work, I got to go take a 5-minute walk around the block, okay? And like suck up that nature air, all right? You have the ability to unstick yourself though. And like I said, like this is pretty fascinating too, because like I'm not getting, a lot of this is very much in your head, and it's the choice is yours on where you're going, clearly, by the end of the month. All right, this is fascinating because the Nine of Swords is in the area of what you need more of. And so this to me is like really saying that you can't fear the unknown, but you can channel that fear to move you forward, not to keep you stuck, but to propel you into, it's like this idea of facing your fears. And I'm pretty sure somebody else got that. It was either Aries or Taurus, because those are the only ones that I've done so far. But like somebody else got, you got to face your fears. And they got the Nine of Swords actually in this position. So you might have a strong Aries or Taurus energy in your chart too. But these worries, these doubts, these fears, instead of letting them make you feel stuck, they should be pushing you forward, okay? Like I said, if this is career, like, is there something on the side you can do? Is there putting out your resume to other places? If this is relationship, like let those thoughts navigate you. Is this relationship worth it? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Okay, so whatever it is, don't let the thoughts consume you. Let them teach you. And so just a reminder, that shadow work journal is in my link tree. I'm telling you, it is so amazing how much clarity you can get through doing that shadow work with the writing prompts and using that fear to not run away from it, not to pretend it's not there, but to face it head on, okay? What I love here is that the Hanging Man is ruled by Neptune, and this is like that dreamy energy, okay? I do think that we need to see things in a new perspective of where we're at, all right? You see too, like with this energy, like they take off their mask, they're free flowing, but they have the patience to know that this time, like it seems like it's at a standstill, see, because how like the hourglass, it's like laying flat. Well, the time isn't gonna move. This is like suspension energy. So I would also pay very close attention to your dreams in February, because I do think that there's something here that's going to give you some clarity, like your subconscious is trying to tell you something. But the thing I find most fascinating is this rethinking of your identity. And so maybe perhaps all of this is because like this stagnant energy of whatever this is preventing you from this new identity that clearly the Pluto in Aquarius, the Aquarian age, is leveling you up to. Okay, there's something here about I'm no longer that identity that I saw myself as, and this is who I am, and then to just really step into that. So I do think you're being encouraged. Like you do know that you're not who you were. And it could even be stories that are being told from the past where it's like, you know, I just don't even feel myself connected to that anymore. And that's not a bad thing, okay? So whatever that is, you're meant to continue to grow, okay? Okay. Now, the Eight of Coins in the area of what you need less of, I find fascinating, because this is telling me that we keep thinking we're not enough, that we keep thinking we don't have enough of the skills to go to the next level. I'm getting very strong now, career related, okay, where it's like, there's no way I could get that job because I don't have this certificate or this degree or that, you know what I mean? And like, there's something here where you're out thinking and out talking yourself out of something that you are meant for. Okay, so whatever that is, please, please, please get out of your head. Stop trying to better yourself, I guess is like, that's such a fascinating like message for you to get, but like, there's just something here where you don't need to learn any more about something, you just need to do it. And by the doing, you continue to learn. So please, like, you know, like those master classes and all that BS of like, I became a success doing this because like, don't buy into those, okay? Like get that's something that you have to get out of your head, because you're taking away your personal power. Like, of course, if you need to like get a certification for a certain job, then you have to do that. But I'm saying like, there's just this feeling of stuckness of like, well, I'm not actually that, because like I need to do this first, because this is what the Capricorn paradigm told me I need to do. So please get out of your head there and like focus more on the actual doing, and not the things that the unempowered self of you, the one that's keeping you stuck. Get out of that, okay? Because like that's what I'm saying is like there's just something here where it's almost like you're not feeling worthy. And so if you're not, Marissa Pierce, I love her YouTube videos, wonderful guided meditations to let you know that you are enough and you are worthy. And you can say that in the mirror and not mean it. And that's, you know what I mean? It's all about you really believing that you are worth it. And then watch the synchronicities happening that show you that you are worth it. And because, I wasn't even paying attention that this is in this area too. So the Queen of Wands is in the area of you can change. Like, so you're not feeling empowered. Like, you might say you're feeling empowered, but I think you're going back and forth. Okay. Like, I think you're focusing too much on perhaps what your perceived idea of what your life looks like versus what it feels like. And that is a tricky thing, because remember, when we're in the Capricorn paradigm thinking of what our life like looks like, and we compare ourselves and yada, 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 we are gonna just keep going in that cycle of those negative thoughts, okay? So instead of letting those thoughts like control us, like I said, allow that fear to move you forward. There's actually, Minnow Pantera, they brought this up, and I've actually been thinking about this a lot, because it's like, the Capricorn paradigms and not only the Capricorn paradigm shadow, but our own shadow, it uses guilt, shame, fear, embarrassment, right? To keep us in control. There's something here to like this fear of doing something because like of being embarrassed, or like people, not understanding you. There's something here holding you back from doing something because of that. And you're meant to do it because it's scary. All right. Like, you're meant to face those fears head on. You're not meant to be scared of it. You're meant to say, yes, I see that for what it is, and now I'm going to do it, because like this fear, this thought keeps coming up. Okay. So it's like, you've always wanted to like publish your poetry, but like you're afraid people are going to think you're weird or something, or even a tarot channel. Hi. Like, how many people probably think that's weird, So like there's something here where you're scared to do it, or even like say it because like you're scared of how people are going to look. This is the thing too, like, the keeping up with the Joneses. Like, if you're somebody where you've always been in a very like professional setting of like, again, Capricorn paradigm, cookie cutter, like keeping up with the Joneses energy, and there's something you want to do that you don't think is going to like vibe with other people, and so it's kept you back, like you have to face those fears. There's something here to empowering yourself to do what you want, because when you empower yourself, you empower others, Gemini. This is what I want you to feel. Okay. So in February, if you're ever getting stuck in the Eight of Swords energy, you're meant to empower yourself. You're meant to be this fierce, fiery, this is a balance of Pisces and Aries energy, okay? So it's compassion and that individual, like passionate energy, okay? It's also very optimistic energy. So keep that in mind. Like, this confidence comes with a sense of optimism too, okay? All right, what you need to accept, the Six of Coins. That's a very fascinating energy. This is Moon in Taurus. There's something here with your finances, and like I'm getting this cycle of, like things are great and then they're awful. Things are great and then they're awful. Things are great and then they're awful. And then like what I'm telling you, like this is feeling like you need to accept is like the energy you're giving into money and how it affects your finances. Okay. And your health, like not only your financial health, but your mental and physical health. Okay. Like they all are interconnected. And this giving and receiving, like this is so strange, but it almost feels like there's so much of this like not feeling worth it or not feeling like you deserve it. And like you do deserve this money. Like that's so strange that I have to tell you this, but like I feel like you're not deserving of this gift, right? So like I do think that there might be some unexpected gift of, if you will, that's coming to you. And like, again, like you have to tell yourself not only like, do you want it, but you deserve it. Okay. But this is so fascinating that some choice has to be made. And this is a choice too when it comes to speaking your truth. And so please be mindful, Geminis, of your words. Like the Gemini likes to just, say what they want to say without really thinking it through, which, I mean, the truth can hurt sometimes. So just be mindful of that. You know what I mean? Like you have a choice on how you're going to choose to think or speak when it comes to a certain situation. But I think this is very specific to somebody in your life, like a hard truth, if you will. And this could be as much as you speaking to your inner child, like a hard truth you have to tell your inner child when it comes to this. So much of this though, like the overall and the ending being the swords, and what you need more of is that swords, like thoughts, communication, okay? So interesting. All right, so let's see what past life energy is connected to this, because I think this is gonna be an aha, if you will. All right, don't forget to hit that like button, Gemini, and subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot. All right, what past life energy is affecting Geminis February 2024? Also, Geminis, this past life energy, it can be a past life outside this paradigm. Can be if you have kids, your life before children. If you're in a committed relationship, it can be your life before that relationship. And sorry, these cards flipped in such a weird way. And it can be your childhood too. So take it how it resonates. Okay. We are going to get one more. So we got mother. That's a very obvious energy. Let's get one more past life energy to help Geminis navigate February 2024. Man, like that's the thing. Because like sometimes too, it feels heavy as like that Pluto energy is really heavy. So if you're an air sign. So of course, like I feel you and Libras are really feeling the weight of Pluto. But like I said, it's to push you to be the best you can be. And I know how cheesy that sounds, but like you're really meant to like take on this. It's like like with great power comes great responsibility. You're really meant to take on that responsibility in a way that really allows you to move forward, okay? You know what? I think we just need the mother energy. I'm really getting guided that is actually all we need. I think somebody else got that. It might have been Taurus. I'm pretty sure the same sign that got the Nine of Swords got the mother. So that perhaps that's the person that this, is about, is that sign. I'm not really sure, but we are gonna get to it. All right. This card indicates that your mother in this life was also with you in other lifetimes. This is actually a very common occurrence. The mother-child relationship is a significant emotional and physical bond. If you enjoy a healthy, loving relationship with your mother in this lifetime, you are probably drawn together again because of your fondness of one another. However, if your relationship has been challenging, this indicates a need to balance the karma. Okay, this is karma and balancing the scales through your forgiveness. Your feelings about your mother are directly related to your ability to manifest abundance. My goodness, as mother energy is all about receiving. If you have blocks with your mother, you have most likely developed control issues that prevent you from receiving help from others or from the universe. What did I say about you need to accept it? So this card asks you to do more personal work concerning your mother. At this time, you may wish to add on past life regression work. Okay. I'm telling you, that shadow journal is going to be so helpful for this type of energy. And it really is forgiveness, because when you forgive somebody else, you forgive yourself in your role in that situation too. But there's so much here to clearing this. Like, there's something stuck here when it comes to that. And it's so fascinating because I was watching 13 Moon Tarot. I love their channel. And they had mentioned about like ancestral energy. And I had a connection because I was with my daughter on Monday and we were coming back from the store, and I Am Moana, the Ancestors song came on. And I had this really strong emotional connection to the resilience it took for some of my ancestors to allow me to be here. So sometimes like we do have to channel that energy and forgive people. Okay, so that's feeling very strong. So whatever this is, and it could be that we've said that we forgive it, but like there's still some deeper, like I said, like these webs, it's deeper than we realize is what I'm getting, but it's the key to this shift, okay? So please, 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 please. And like I said, I think this is like related to that inner child wanting to speak in some way. All right, so let's get an empowering question for you, dear Geminis. What empowering question is going to help Geminis heal this mother energy? And I just keep getting, I am Moana, stuck in my head. I don't know if you have kids and you've seen Olaf Presents, and they do the shorts of like Olaf goes through each one, and that's specifically what's stuck in my head. But anyways, this is cool because I love the color association here. What larger entity am I a part of? All right, so when we have these scary things, and that's what I mean. I think there's something here where it's like you're a part of a community that you're not a part of yet. Now, I know that might sound weird, but like with Pluto and this powerful rebirth, transformation, right? Evolution. It's almost feeling like you're a part of a community now that you've, I don't even want to say outgrown, but I kind of do, because like I said, like there's this idea of like not needing to like prove yourself anymore. You're being moved somewhere else. So take that, and like physically you could be moving, I'm not sure, but like what larger entity am I a part of? Those thoughts, those fears, that doubt, that questioning, like the doubt, like you don't need the doubt, okay? But like go within and see like where are you being pushed? What community are you being pushed to be a part of? And would I be proud of myself if I spoke to other people in the same way? Yeah, my thoughts speak to me. How do my thoughts speak to me? Those thoughts, all right? How are you when you're thinking about yourself and your situation? Are you empowering yourself? Or are you feeling stuck? This is powerful. So like, I'm not surprised because again, all of the astrology for February is so bonkers, like just so powerful, and like one thing after another. It's have the stamina. Like I said, make sure you get plenty of sleep, drink plenty of water, eat healthy food, get out in nature, and so that you can like continually, and like honestly, like making sure you include some sort of like exercise or meditation every day, because like it's gonna be a lot, but it's also gonna be quick. So that's something too we have to remember, is like this energy is gonna be moving so fast that like we just have to be prepared to rise up every day. All right. And it's the perfect time. And also don't forget, you're the dragon, February 10th, okay? That's such fiery, passionate, forward moving. And again, in the air, all right? Dragons fly in the air, don't they? But please check out Donna Stella Horn's channel. Her Chinese astrology is just the best. Okay, we are not taking all of those. All right, interesting. So we're going to get one more. Crystal energy for Geminis for February 2024. Wow, you really want to give me all those. All right, they want to give you a lot of cards for some reason. You might be wanting to do some crystal energy here, okay? All right, now these cards, if you do have some of these crystals with you, I suggest, taking them out in February, keeping them somewhere where they can get the moonlight, where you work, right? If you're somewhere like let's say you have a job where you travel a lot, like keep them with you in your bag, your suitcase, whatever. Okay, amethyst, humility. All right, like, and that's fascinating too, because you got the egoless state. And I think these things are gonna help you when it comes to this fear, right? This shift to to where your soul is asking you to be, okay? Nurturing and personal power in action, yes. This is, like I said, December was all about personal power, okay? December into January because of Saturn direct in November. And like, this is, February, I think, is going to be where we really start to see all these puzzle pieces coming together, right? The themes that have been building since honestly, since the Capricorn new moon in summer. All of these themes have been building and now they're direct in our life. So we can't let this fear make us crumble. We have to let this fear propel us forward, okay? Giving you a big warm Pisces hug because I love my Geminis. Let's get a clarifier and then we will close this out. Please, Geminis, don't forget to hit the like button, comment if it resonates in a certain way, and please subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot. All right, really helps the algorithm with my channel appearing, very cool, appearing with, on the YouTube homepage. Okay, but I have noticed that on the YouTube homepage, interesting. Especially because the Page of Swords is also related, like the swords are related to justice and truth. You have to do the thing that, you have to make the choice that brings your life back into balance, okay? Make the choices that bring your life into balance. And like I said, so much of this I'm getting is energetically. We're going to do another one. Also, the other thing that I find fascinating, so many of these cards are like jumbled. So I don't even know if I want to read that reverse. Okay, Gemini. One more clarify for Gemini. Thank you. It's related to here too. Interesting. Yeah, I think though I'm not taking two reverses because that's, but the moon. All right. Pisces energy, intuition, like I'm thinking too, we're not noticing those thoughts coming from our shadow. Like it's a part of you. Like it's almost like the separation of like this negative thinking. Like you have to identify, like it is a part of you for, and it is, it's this inner child speaking, man. I'm telling you. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Always remember to shine your inner light, Gemini. You've got this.